Hello and welcome to top10list.org, where you get a world of knowledge in just 10 simple points. In today's episode, we're going to talk about objects that were invented by accident. And surprisingly enough, at number 10 we have Viagra. Sildenafil is a substance actually responsible for the invention of Viagra. Now, when scientists were working with it, they discovered its ability to lower the blood pressure. Humans were given samples of this substance, but later on, they did not give back the medication because of the erection they got out of the substance, and it was too strong. Scientists then discovered that Viagra could be used for treating impotence in men. Number 9 is matches. When K. John Walter was working with chemicals, he saw that his rod was very dirty. He was cleaning it, but it did not work. He dragged the stick, rubbing it on the floor in irritation. Fire was actually produced out of it. Samuel Jones later on suggested him to put the sticks in a cardboard box, previously known as Lucifer. This is the story of matches. Number 8 is Postit Notes. Spencer Silver was trying to produce an adhesive with a strong sticking property, but the thing he invented was not effective enough, so Silver dropped it as the adhesive did not have any good properties. Another innovator, Art Fry, suggested a good use of this weaker adhesive. He was a singer and his notes generally used to fall out of his notebook, so he used the adhesive for sticking his notes on his songbook, and in this way, Post-it notes were invented. Number 7 is potato chips. Potato chips were French fries, actually, in which the complaint of a customer were baked too thin. A customer complained that the fries he were cooking were too thick. He delivered the thinner French fries to him, but the customer complained again. This time George decided to irritate him, so he baked paper-thin fries. The client loved it, and this way potato chips got popular. Number 6 is saccharin. And Konstantin Fahlberg had not committed this mistake. We might have never tasted artificial sugar. Once he forgot to wash his hands before taking his meal when he came out of a laboratory. Bread tasted very sweet to him, and he thought at once that bread was not normal, but unless it was sweetened. Then, when he washed his mouth and dried it with a napkin, the napkin also tasted sweet. Then when he tasted his own thumb, it was also sweet, and this is how saccharin, or artificial sweetener, was invented. Number 5 is tea bags. Tea bags were invented by Thomas Sullivan. He thought of sending silk tea bags to his clients instead of tea balls. He put dry tea leaves into silk bags, and he thought that customers would open the bags and prepare tea. But customers dipped the bags directly. Customers complained that gauze bags would be better than silk ones. Later on, the gauze was replaced by filter paper, and tea bags as we see them today have been invented. Number 4 is cornflakes. Cornflakes are an accidental invention of two brothers, John Harvey Kellogg and Will Keith Kellogg. They both worked as cooks at the Battle Creek Sanitarium. It was in trial for discovering a food that improves patients' diet that they discovered cornflakes. A boiled wheat pot was left unattended at night, and the next day it was hardened. They served it to their patients who liked it. This way, Kellogg Company was founded. Number 3 is superglue. Superglue is perhaps the most important household item. Be it child or adult, everyone needs it at some point in time. Previously, this glue was used to heal wounds of the affected people in the Vietnam War. When Dr. Harry Coover was working with kyanacrylates, he was trying to make some sort of clear plastic, but kyanacrylates were very sticky, so he dropped the plan. Later on, adhesive properties of the substance were realized, and it was then that the substance could be used to stick objects. Then it became to be known as superglue. Number 2, the best accident ever. Probably could have been chocolate chip cookies. It's interesting to know that your favorite food, chocolate chip cookies, were invented by accident. Initially known by the name of Toll House Crunch cookies, chocolate chip cookies were invented by a woman, Ruth Wakefield, when she substituted Nestle's semi-sweet chocolate instead of Baker's chocolate, as she did not have any. Later on, when she served these to her guests, they loved it, and when Andrew Nestle came to know about it, he offered the family a lifetime supply of chocolates. Then chocolate chip cookies were made public. Number 1 is Play-Doh. The popular toy Play-Doh, which every child enjoys playing, was not intended for its use as a toy, rather it was built for some other use. A client, Roger, asked a Cincinnati-based company to deliver wallpaper cleaner in the name of Play-Doh, but no one in the company actually knew how to create wallpaper cleaner, so later on, when its sales dropped, parents let their children play with Play-Doh. After that detergent-free Play-Doh was created and an almond scent was put in. Therefore, was used as a toy ever since. Various colors of Play-Doh are now available. Thank you for joining us on this episode of Top 10. If you enjoyed it and found it educational, click subscribe and don't hesitate to join us again.